Good evening, everyone. So today we will be understanding, I'm not covering asset class today. So we will be just understanding the difference of savings, investment, what is asset, what are different kind of assets, and what is the difference in use assets and investment assets. So this much we will be covering. Later part we will do in the next session because only two people are here, and also I feel uh, maybe the concept may be new for all of you. So we will do slow, little bit by little. अगर कोई कंफ्यूजन है, कुछ नहीं समझ में आ रहा है, आस्क मी अगेन. ठीक है? द मोर यू आस्क, द मोर आई विल बी बेटर एबल टू आंसर. ओके. So first, you only tell me what is the meaning of savings. What do you understand by saving?
We can use it for later whenever emergency or whenever needed.
Okay. Deepika?
सॉरी
सेविंग से क्या मतलब निकालते हो? सेविंग जैसे बट सुनते ना कि सेव करना है.
ओके सेविंग मीन्स आई थिंक अपने लिए कुछ सेव सेव करना है इन फ्यूचर फॉर फ्यूचर
फॉर फ्यूचर.
इन्वेस्टमेंट आई थिंक इन्वेस्टमेंट एंड सेव अपने लिए कुछ फॉर फ्यूचर सेव करना है यही
ओके.
है मेरा हाँ
और इन्वेस्टमेंट से क्या मतलब समझते हो?
इन्वेस्टमेंट मीन्स ये भी एक सेविंग ही है जो कि फ्यूचर के लिए होती है
हाँ, करेक्ट.
यस
तो कोई डिफरेंस समझ में आता है सेविंग और इन्वेस्टमेंट में?
यस एक्चुअली जो सेविंग करेंगे हम तो वो एक फिक्स अमाउंट रहेगा इन्वेस्टमेंट में हमारा इंक्रीज हो सकता है
ओके, फाइन. निरंजना, व्हाट इज योर अंडरस्टैंडिंग?
Yeah, Shweta.
व्हाट इज योर अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट्स?
Investment is we can't take like savings. I think so. Means investment will be like we need to put with some other person. Savings can be done by our own. Like we can keep separate amount in our house, kind of things.
Okay, so let's say you have done this post office saving. So is it saving or is it investment?
Oh. It's savings, right?
Nothing is right and wrong. You just tell whatever is your understanding.
Both will come.
Hmm?
Both.
Okay, and LIC, is it saving or is it investment?
It's a saving.
Okay, good. So little bit understanding you have. So I have simplified it. Saving is nothing but income minus expenses. Whatever the excess amount you are having, that is your saving. So let's say you are earning 50,000, you are spending every month 40,000, 10,000 is your saving. Okay, so whatever it is, the difference, that is your saving. And for investment also, saving is the first step. If you are not having any saving, you can't do the investments. Okay. And saving, generally what the people say, you are not making your money work for you. So saving means like, let's say you are saving 10,000, it is in the savings account, or you have like, आपने कैश ही अपने पास रखा हुआ है कि ठीक है मेरा पैसा है, मुझे कहीं लगाना नहीं है. And recently I got one lady who has like last 10 year of marriage. She has just accumulated cash. Now she is having 10 to 12 lakh of cash. ठीक है, मैंने कहा अगर गोल्ड में भी लगा देते तो 20 लाख हो जाता, तो उससे भी ज्यादा हो जाता. राइट. तो समटाइम्स क्या होता है ना कि सेविंग, ठीक है पैसा बचाया, इनकम माइनस एक्सपेंसेस इज योर सेविंग. पर सेविंग जब आपका बढ़ेगा, दैट इज कॉल्ड इन्वेस्टमेंट. जनरली सेविंग में क्या करते हैं, इंक्लूड कर लेते हैं सेव फॉर इन्वेस्टमेंट. कि ठीक है मैंने सेविंग अकाउंट में डाल दिया, एफडी में डाल दिया, आरडी में डाल दिया, एलआईसी में डाल दिया, उसको भी हम सेविंग बोल देते हैं. जनरली सेविंग मीन्स कि जो काइंड ऑफ अगर इन्फ्लेशन है मान लो 5%, आपका पैसा 5% भी अर्न नहीं कर रहा है, देन इट इज सेविंग. इधर इट इज नॉट अर्निंग, जैसे कि आपने 1 लाख रुपया जमा कर लिया, ठीक है, बचा लिया, और वो सेविंग अकाउंट में आपने रखा हुआ है, आपको 2% 3% पैसा मिल रहा है, यू आर अर्निंग 2-3%, और मे बी यू आर हैविंग द कैश. बट what happens no, if inflation is 5%, that means whatever you are buying in 100 rupees today will cost 105 tomorrow, like next year. But your money has not grown from 100 rupees. So that means your rupees has loosened value in true sense. So let's say like for child's education, today you are paying 1 lakh. Tomorrow you have to pay 1 lakh 10,000. And if your money is not earning, let's say you have saved 1 lakh. But if your money is not growing to the pace of inflation, that means your money is losing the value. Are you getting it? So
Yeah.
investment generally means putting your money to work for you. Okay, now you have earned, you have saved. Saving is definitely needed. If you don't have any saving, you can't do any investment. Right? So saving is the first step. Whatever money you are having some excess money. Saving is nothing but the excess money. Right? So now that money you are putting to work for you. How you put to work for you? Let's say you are putting simply in FD. You have invested 100 rupees. Every year you are getting 6 rupees if 6% is the interest rate. So that means for that extra 6 rupees, you are not putting any effort. Only just by keeping in FD, you are getting that extra 6 rupees. Are you getting? That means you are putting your money to work for you. And in investing, like you can put your 100 rupees at 6%, you can put at 8%, you can put at 10, you can put at 12, right? Or you can put at 15, 20. So jitna percentage zyada hoga, it's like your money is working harder than you. एंड देर आर डिफरेंट एसेट ऑप्शन, देर आर डिफरेंट रिटर्न्स. तो हम उसका धीमे धीमे बात करेंगे, पर अभी के लिए सिंपली ये सोचना है कि इन्वेस्टिंग का मतलब है कि मेरा पैसा मेरे लिए काम कर रहा है. सो फर्स्ट लेवल ऑफ अर्निंग क्या होता है कि आप काम कर रहे हो, यू आर डूइंग एनी जॉब. लेट्स से आई एम टेकिंग दिस क्लास एंड आई एम अर्निंग सम मनी. सो दैट इज कॉल्ड माई एक्टिव इनकम. सो आई एम working and I'm getting paid for it. Now I have got paid for it. Let's say Niranjana had paid me 10,000 and now I'm putting that money in investment. So whatever excess over the 10,000 I am receiving, that is my investment income. So अभी मैंने 10,000 रुपए के लिए मेहनत किया, अब उसके ऊपर मुझे अभी 2,000 और एक्स्ट्रा मेरा बन गया, इन्वेस्टमेंट का मेरा रिटर्न बन गया. सो दैट इज कॉल्ड द पैसिव इनकम ऑल्सो, कि मैंने डायरेक्टली उस 2,000 के लिए काम नहीं किया. आई वर्कड ओनली फॉर 10,000. Okay, Niranjana signed up for me by paying 10,000, right? So that is my active income. And now I have I have put that money in investment. I have earned 2,000 extra. So that 2,000 is called the passive income or the investment returns. And I am not working for it. I have saved the money, I have put in the investment. Now my money is working for me. जब आपका पैसा आपके लिए पैसा बनाता है, that is called money working for you. And money is like little soldiers that you create, ताकि वो आपके लिए आगे काम करते रहे, या लिटिल फार्मर्स. ठीक है. एंड द मोर यू विल बी सेविंग टुडे, द मोर यू विल बी ग्रोइंग टुमारो. ठीक है. अगर आज ही आपने सारे किल कर दिए, मतलब सारा पैसा आज ही खर्च कर दिया, यू वॉन्ट बी एबल टू सेव, देन योर मनी विल नॉट बी ग्रोइंग. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट सेशन वी विल बी डूइंग ऑन कंपाउंडिंग, होपफुली लाइक इफ इट गेट कवर, तो यू विल बी सीइंग द मैजिक. Even today you can save 1,000 rupees extra. How much more money you will be having in 10-20 years.
Akshay?
Okay. And second thing in investing that is important is giving money a purpose and direction. कई बार क्या होता है, हम सेव कर लिया या एफडी में भी डाल दिया, ठीक है, दैट इज ऑल्सो वन काइंड ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट, कि ठीक है, यू आर गेटिंग सम रिटर्न ओवर योर इन्वेस्टमेंट. But I feel investing is in true sense when you give your money a purpose or direction, why you are investing. If you are doing FD, if you are doing mutual fund, if you are doing LIC, for what purpose you are doing. So in true sense, I feel when you give any goal, any purpose, any direction to your money, that is where in true sense it is called investment. Okay, so generally also we call, but for me I feel कि when you are assigning some purpose, that is when actually you are doing the investment. Until then, okay, you are just saving and you are just putting your money randomly here and there. Okay. Is it clear now? Any confusion you can ask?
Now, see, for example, if I have my income of 5,000 every month. So if I am investing 2,000 for my child gold scheme, so it's my investment, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But for child, it's fine.
Mm.
You need to also assign for child what purpose you are investing for his like education. Let's say your daughter will go to school. Are you saving this 2,000 rupees for her school admission? Are you saving it for higher education? Are you saving it for her marriage? Matlab, what is the purpose? Child, it's fine. But for what purpose of child? Are you saving this so that you can have a birthday party for her?
Okay. Got it.
So purpose means a specific goal. Okay, if you're not having any specific goal, you can create the legacy. Okay, so I'm having a lot, my goals are fulfilled, I'm having access, I want to give more to my kid. So as a legacy for my children, as a legacy, I'm investing. So any goal you have to create. Okay, so, or for my kids' financial freedom, I'm investing. Like that. And now coming assets. So do you know, first, I want to know from you, have you heard the term asset, liability? एसेट का मतलब हिंदी में होता है संपत्ति, धन संपत्ति, प्रॉपर्टीज. Okay, these are synonyms. Asset is nothing but you can say properties, investments, or anything. But simply if you just deduce the meaning of asset, something that make your money grow. कोई भी चीज जो आपका पैसा बढ़ाए, whatever is the money. And we are not talking here about the expenses. Now we will be talking about the savings. Okay, let's say you are getting 100 rupees, 50 rupees you have spent on your necessities, on your wants. Now whatever 50 rupees is left, how you are using it, you can create the assets from that. Okay, you can use that 50 rupees to grow your money, to create the asset. So asset is nothing but something that make your money grow. जहां पे आप अपना पैसा लगाओगे और आपका पैसा ग्रो करेगा. जैसे हम लोग घर भी खरीदते हैं तो हम क्या सोचते हैं कि एक प्रॉपर्टी हो गई, इसका पैसा बढ़ेगा, राइट? और यू आर बाइंग अ म्यूचुअल फंड, क्यों कर रहे हैं? क्योंकि ये हमारा पैसा बढ़ाएगा, वी विल बी गेटिंग रिटर्न. यू आर डूइंग इन एफडी, वाई यू आर डूइंग कि इट विल मेक योर मनी ग्रो. मैं 1,000 रुपए लगाई हूँ, कल मुझे इसमें 600 रुपए एक्स्ट्रा मिलेगा 1 साल के बाद. समथिंग दैट. और यू हैव इन्वेस्टेड इन रियल एस्टेट कि मुझे यहाँ से रेंट मिलेगा, और इसका अप्रिशिएट. या फिर लैंड खरीदा है कि अभी मैंने 10 लाख का खरीदा है, अभी मे बी 3 ईयर, आफ्टर 3 ईयर इट विल बी 15 लाख. समथिंग दैट विल अप्रिशिएट योर मनी. इज इट क्लियर? एसेट मीन्स समथिंग दैट विल मेक योर मनी ग्रो और अप्रिशिएट इन वैल्यू. ठीक है?
Yeah.
नाउ अभी इसमें एसेट में द मेन थिंग इज देर आर टू टाइप्स ऑफ एसेट, यूज एसेट एंड इन्वेस्टमेंट एसेट. एंड वी गेट कंफ्यूज्ड विद एसेट कि एवरीथिंग इज एसेट्स. ओके, so what is the difference in use asset and investment asset? To be saying truly, investment assets are the real assets. Okay, use assets means these are the assets. If you sell them, you will get some money. Like you have bought something for your daughter, maybe our house. So if you are going to sell, you will get the money. Okay, so these are also asset, but these are called use asset. Why? The first reason, something that you are make your money come down instantly, और एसेट दैट यू डू नॉट इंटेंड टू सेल. या तो आपने आज इन्वेस्ट किया, आपका पैसा कम ही होगा उसमें, यू आर श्योर. और सेकेंड थिंग कि जो भी एसेट है उसको आप बेच नहीं रहे हो. क्लासिक एग्जाम्पल इज आवर हाउस. जनरली वी बाई अ हाउस, मतलब वी ऑल आर द पीपल ना, वी नीड हाउस. वी आर इन द इंडियन सोसाइटी एंड हाउस इज वन बिग थिंग. इवन फॉर मी, द फर्स्ट थिंग आई वॉन्टेड आफ्टर मैरिज इज कि अपना घर होना चाहिए. आई डोंट वॉन्ट टू लिव इन द रेंटेड हाउस, our house, right? But the thing is, many a times we consider house as an investment, but house is never an investment. There is a difference, because that house you are going to live in. You are not going to use that house for your child's education, for your financial freedom, for your daughter's marriage, for your vacation, any of your goals. So house is an asset, definitely. House is an asset. If tomorrow some emergency comes, you have to sell it, you will get some money. In that sense, house is an asset, but it is a use asset. You are buying it for your personal use. You will not be using it for your kids' education. You will not be using for your kids' marriage. So let's say today you have bought, let's say 50 lakh rupees house. Okay, and you are calling it as an assets. So tomorrow, let's say your son goes to college and you need that 50 lakh. Will you feel happy by selling that house? What feeling it will give you? We are never going to sell our house, right? We will pass on to our different generation ki my son will use, my daughter will use. Is it right? Same thing for jewelry. Jewelry little less attached than house, but certainly we all have emotions for our jewelry also. That is also a used asset because our emotions also get attached to. So many a times as a woman we feel I'll buy the jewelry, so I'll wear it also, and it will also grow in value. So whenever you have to sell your jewelry, maybe let's say for your daughter's admission only, or higher education only, or your for financial freedom only, what feeling will you get? Will you feel happy कि I have received the money from the jewelry, or it will make you sad कि यार मुझे I had to sell my jewelry for that? How will it make you feel?
Definitely sad only, na?
So, right. So, you need to think like whenever you are buying these assets, I'm not saying that you don't have to buy or you should not buy. We all will be buying jewelry. I also love jewelry. I also buy jewelry. I also have a house. I also invest in car. But main thing in your head, you need to be clear. Okay, these are not my investment assets. Whatever life goal I have, I need to create different fund for all those things. Let's say for my son's education, for their marriage, for my financial freedom, I need to create different investment assets. Or if I want to be rich, I want to be financially free, I need to create investment asset. With use assets you can never be financially free. So let's say you are buying a furniture, you have bought a sofa, you have bought a car. So all these things are called use asset. And another feature is, let's say you have bought a car. Okay, today only you have bought a car, 10 lakh rupees car. And tomorrow only you have to sell that car. Not tomorrow, after half an hour only you go to that showroom ke I don't want to buy, I don't want to keep it. Will they give you 10 lakh also? They will give lesser amount, right? So let's say today you have bought interior, let's say you have bought sofa, you have bought dining. Okay, you have paid 1 lakh for sofa and dining. Next day only you have to sell. Will you receive 1 lakh? Not possible. So only after purchase only the value will reduce. It is not, it will not make your money grow. So these are the two characteristic of use assets. Sometimes the value appreciate, like in jewelry and house, the value will appreciate, but you are not intending it to sell. You don't want to sell it. Maybe you will pass on to your son, daughter, or like legacy, right? We will be happy to pass on to our kids, but it will give us very bad feeling if we have to use these assets for some goal. Am I right?
So true, so true.
So you need to differentiate between use asset and investment asset. So use asset like buying a house, furniture, buying a car for personal use, buying a jewelry for personal use. Because we get attached to jewelry or anything that we buy for personal, then it becomes personal कि मेरा है, ठीक है? Clothing, bag, all these are, now the bags are also like in lakhs you can get. Clothings are also in thousands and like. So all these are used. If you are calling them assets, these are the use assets. You are not going to receive that much value, right? And investment assets, something that really make your money grow, or asset that you held for income generation or capital growth. Let's say you are investing in mutual fund, you are investing in stock, you are investing in real estate. Okay, not the house. Another one from where you can get the rent, or you are buying the land so that it appreciate in value. So all these are called the investment asset. Even you have bought a car that you have given on hire, you will receive the rent from it. So that is your business income. That is not then. The car can be a use asset or it could be an investment asset. If you have bought for personal use, it is use asset. If you have bought the car and given on hire from where you are earning the money, that it is called investment asset. Similarly, intellectual property like courses that we are creating, and we ourselves, when we are investing on ourselves, we are also like becoming brighter. We can also earn more. So even the education expenses I feel are the investment assets. Like we are investing in our own skill, in our own self. That is also important. So this is actually a main concept I wanted today to you to understand. You got some understanding or some clarity from this?
Yeah.
So now, how now are you clear about use and investment asset? Have you like bought your house with the thought of investment or use asset? Have you thought that I'm doing investment in house or we are buying for our happiness?
That's okay. We know, right? We will go and sell it, right?
Yes. Yes. So now you are clear that's not investment. So for whatever your future goals are, you need to do separate investments. Deepika, for you, you got something from here?
Yeah, whole thing clear.
हम्म तो वो मेन समझ आया ना कि ज्वेलरी अगर हमें खरीदना है, ठीक है,
हम्म,
तो खरीदो, पर ये सोच के खरीदना है कि ये सोच के नहीं खरीदना है ना कि मैं बच्चे के लिए यूज कर लूंगी, उसमें भी बहुत बुरा लगता है, ठीक है। तो अगर बच्चे के लिए खरीदना है तो बाय द डिजिटल गोल्ड, राइट। वो फैशन भी पुराना हो जाएगा दैट टाइम।
ओके। मीन्स कि अगर ज्वेलरी खरीदो या तो अगर हम ज्वेलरी अपने लिए खरीदते हैं तो ये हो गया कि यूज करना, एंड
यस।
अगर हम इन्वेस्टमेंट के लिए खरीदते हैं तो जैसे गोल्ड एंड सिल्वर लेते हैं,
हाँ।
वो इन्वेस्टमेंट होता है।
हाँ तो आप जैसे ईटीएफ खरीदे, जैसे दीपिका खरीद रही है तो ईटीएफ में खरीद रही है डिजिटल गोल्ड या फिजिकल गोल्ड। फिजिकल गोल्ड भी खरीदना है तो मतलब आपने कॉइन खरीदा या जो
हम्म
छोटा सा टुकड़ा आ गया वो खरीदा, ज्वेलरी नहीं खरीदा, क्योंकि ज्वेलरी में आपके मेकिंग चार्जेस भी जा रहे हैं, ठीक है, दोबारा से भी कराओगे तो उसमें भी एक्सपेंसेस होंगे, राइट। तो जो भी बच्चों के लिए अगर कर रहे हो, क्लियर क्लैरिटी है कि बच्चे के लिए करना है, पर जहां पे ये क्लैरिटी है कि ठीक है यार मुझे अपने लिए करना है तो करो, पर वो क्लैरिटी के साथ करो। ऐसे नहीं करना है कि मुझे बच्ची की शादी के लिए ज्वेलरी बनाना है तो ऐसा करती हूँ कि 10 साल मैं पहन लेती हूँ पहले, फिर वही ज्वेलरी बच्चे को दे दूंगी, ठीक है। तो वहां पे फिर ना फीलिंग्स अच्छा नहीं होता है, क्योंकि वी गेट अटैच्ड। अगर और वेल्थ क्रिएट कर लिया देन इट्स फाइन कि आप दूसरा बना लोगे, पर वो स्टार्टिंग से क्लैरिटी रखना है कि फॉर वॉट एवर इज फॉर माई डॉटर आई हैव टू क्रिएट सेपरेटली। मतलब डॉटर और डॉटर इन लॉ वट एवर इज द केस, इट शुड नॉट बी लाइक कि मैं अपना ज्वेलरी बना ली अभी मैं बहू को दे दूं या बेटी को दे दूं, तो उसमें भी ना दिल दुखता है, बिकॉज वी आर लाइक फीलिंग पर्सन। हमारा ज्वेलरी और मतलब दीज थिंग्स आर प्रेशियस, वी कैन
ज्वेलरी
गिव,
के
ऐसा
साथ
नहीं है कि हम देंगे नहीं, दे देंगे, बट अगेन इट विल फील कि मेरा है।
कनेक्शन, हाँ, या कनेक्शन रहता है हमारा उनके साथ।
यस।
हम्म
I don't, Shweta, why I am not getting that emotional towards any kind of goal. Mostly all ladies will have,
हम्म।
but in my home it's opposite.
हम्म।
Getting that emotional bond with all jewels, because when I'm planning to buy a house, so I told we have this much right, instead of paying rent we will just sell it, then we will get property. That okay, he is not agreeing to that. I don't know.
So sometimes actually what happens, no, there are multiple reasons for this. You are not getting attached maybe because for you house is the most
Mm.
important value or most important thing in your life. मतलब for you, let's say house is the most important thing. So you will do everything. Let's say for you, you want to go in Shruti's Quantum. You will sell jewelry, you will do anything, you will take the loan. If something is very important to you, you will not get attached to the less important ones. If you have to give away those things, you will give. So right now, let's say for coaching, I also have to give my time. That is more valuable to me. So I'm cutting out time with my kid. It is like that. You are also cutting out time with your kids, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like now I don't love my kid. It's not like I don't love my jewelry. But what is more important to you at this point? Maybe the house is more important to you at this point. Are you getting? It's
Yeah.
not like you are not emotional to your jewelry. Maybe something is more important than the jewelry at this point in your head.
Yeah.
Right. And why other person don't agree? Because in India, still jewelry we consider as an emergency fund. We don't create separate emergency fund because in house, whatever will go, it will go. Now, let's say you have bought 50 lakh house, you need tomorrow 5 lakh for anything. You are not going to sell a part, or you are not going to sell your furniture and get the 5 lakh, right? Jewelry you can use. Are you getting it? So there are reasons for them not agreeing. It is may not be emotional, it probably from mind, because sometimes we get emotional कि, okay, I need this jewelry, this interior, that thing for me, that is important, my house should look beautiful. But sometimes they think differently, no? Matlab you need to have that fund. If you are having that fund, then you will not sell the jewelry. But if you're not having the fund, and even they know okay, they can't sell the house, they can't sell the furniture if they need something for emergency, right? So you want to have that something. Maybe that is why he is not willing to sell. So understand from where he is coming, have more conversation, and I would like all of you to have at least weekly or monthly money conversation. What are your goals? Maybe today you don't have any saving, it's fine. You need not to have everything before discussing your goal, right? So let's say now we want to be a coach. So it's not like I will not discuss what is my like ultimate goal, how many clients I want to have. I will not wait for that. I will start saying, okay, I want at least 10 member coming in every month, every week, like that. And then slowly the things will happen. It's not like no, first you will have 10 clients, then only you will set the goal. Okay, once I have 10 clients, then only I will say okay, I should be having 10 clients every month. Initially only you put that goal, and then slowly the things will happen. Maybe today you are getting one client, tomorrow you may get about two clients, next month you can get four clients. Similarly, in money, you have to do this thing. You have to discuss the goal. What financial freedom looks to me, for what we want to save for our kids, how much we want to invest for our kid. Maybe today you don't have, but if some goal is there, no, suddenly you will find the ways. Because many a times we are not clear कि for what we need the money, and then we feel like कि, okay, money आ नहीं रहा है. Yeah, like similarly, like for clients also, if you are not having that clarity ki, okay, I need the clients, why I need the client, you will not get, you will simply sit, right? Similarly for money, if you're not having any goal or any direction, you will simply sit, and then you will wonder कि यार मेरा कुछ भी पैसा सेव नहीं हुआ, I was not able to save, हम बच्चों के लिए नहीं बचा पाए, we were not able to create financial freedom fund because you have never thought of it, you have never made it a goal. So how it will happen? So financial life is similar to our life. We don't consider it like that. We feel like first I need to have money. First I need to have money. Similarly in business also, first you will see कि, okay, first I get 10 clients, then only I will start my business. Do you feel it is any time going to happen? I will start learning only when I will get first 10 client, money from the first 10 client. So in financial life, we do this thing. First, let me have more money, then I will think. If you think like that, you are never going to have that enough money. So it works the same way. So don't go into the scarcity कि I don't have, and many times we fear not acknowledging our current condition. We don't want to acknowledge कि I don't have now for my dreams. We may be knowing, but we don't want that clarity कि आप भी नहीं है मेरे पास, मुझे 1 लाख करना है इन्वेस्टमेंट. We don't want, actually people don't want that clarity. उन्हें चाहिए ही नहीं, बिकॉज वेन दे गेट द क्लैरिटी दे फील स्मॉल कि मेरे पास क्यों नहीं है, मैं कर नहीं पा रही हूँ. बट रादर देन वी कैन वी थिंक फ्रॉम द डिफरेंट पर्सपेक्टिव कि वंस आई हैव द गोल आई विल फाइंड द वेज, मे बी वन गोल एट अ टाइम, मे बी one goal, little part of a one goal at a time. So clients also, we are not going to get 1,000 clients in a single month, or like, that is also a process, no? Slowly, slowly we will be getting. Similarly in finance also, slowly, slowly we will be reaching. So don't think if once I have all the money, then only I will think, I will create, and I will do. That is our brain's way of not taking that trauma, not getting that uncomfortable. Oh, I need that much money. Until you are having that goal, again, that is also part of money energy thing. Until you are having that clarity, no, you will not get that push. Everything is related with our goals in life or in finances. Like until 2024, I never made a goal. I didn't know where to go in the life. Once I started giving goals to my life, now it's completely changed. Initially, the goals were very small, now little challenging. Next year, maybe little more challenging I'll create. So the confidence also happens slowly. Similarly in life, similarly in finance. You may create, okay, 10,000 only in financial freedom I want today. Don't think कि मुझे 10 लाख ही चाहिए पर मंथ का, Can you start with 10,000 passive income first, not 10 lakh? And when we think of the goal, we think of the big. Okay, I need 4 BHK villa, I need the garden house, I need the beach house, I need the best thing for my kid. I want 1 CR for kids' education. So can we start first with the small things? Okay, so that way also we will do. We are not going now in deeper into the goal planning. We'll do a special session for that. So now liabilities are something that reduces the value of the assets. So let's say you are having the debt. So in compounding and investment, you get some return. Let's say you are investing 100 rupees in FD, you are getting 6% return. In that, you have to pay from your packet or pocket. You have taken 100 rupees from bank. Now you will be paying 106 or 110 to the bank. So that is called a liability. So here, मतलब मतलब whatever money you have borrowed, interest payment that you have to do, credit card debt or any loans, these are called the liability. You have to pay them. Okay, so these are the minus wala thing in our life. So let's say like we have created the house, let's say we have like 1 CR house, but we are having 65 lakh loan. So what is the value? 1 CR minus 65, only 35 lakh. But we will be feeling happy कि oh I have 1 CR house, right? In our head. But the actual value is asset minus liabilities. Are you getting it? मतलब whatever are the asset and whatever is the liability, if you reduce it, then it's called your net worth. We will be working on next, I think, on this net worth also. An impact, what is the impact of liability? It reduces your financial freedom and limits your ability to save and invest. So let's say if you are today you are having a home loan or I am having a home loan. Now I can't do much of the investment, right? My money that is fixed monthly that will go. I now don't have the control. I have lost my control over it. So that is the cons of having the liability. So the best way now actually, I am getting few younger people. Recently, one boy came and he wanted to buy a house. It happens so generally with the boys ना कि अभी हो पैसा अच्छा कमा रहे हो घर खरीद लो कि तुम उड़ा दोगे पैसा मतलब पेरेंट्स ऑल्सो फील ना कि तो यू बाई सम एसेट अदरवाइज यू विल बी लाइक wasting the money. So I gave him two plans. Okay, we can do like house planning, and I gave him this financial freedom journey plan. So in that now he is doing 1.5 lakh SIP with me and also 10% step up. So in 15 years, he will be able to get the house and financial freedom both without any loan. So that is the magic if we plan before. You can also get the financial freedom, you can also get the house. But early in our life, when we take the house, that is also debatable. But if you think logically, then buying a house early don't make sense. Similar amount if you are doing SIP for 15, 20 year, you can get financial freedom, you can get your house. Both the things. But we many a times we feel that we can't be disciplined. EMI will make us disciplined. For us also that was the case. If we were spending, you're not able to save. The parents also said कि you buy a house, at least that much money only you will invest. So that time that was happening. We were paying the EMI and then we were not having enough money to invest. Right? But that's not an ideal way. Because the more you delay your investment, the lesser you are giving time for compounding. It will take a lot more to be financially free. So that boy can be financially free at 40. Whole life now he can enjoy whatever doing whatever he want. ठीक है आज की डेट का उसको 1.5 लाख रुपए पूरे जिंदगी भर मिलेगा मतलब 1.5 लाख तो मैं आज की डेट मतलब दैट टाइम 3 लाख पर मंथ ही कैन विड्रॉ every month after 15 year. But the only thing is 15 year he has to continue. That initial pain has to be little initial pain has to be there. Okay. But investment is also like na matlab we have to balance our desires and this investment, both the things. 100% also you are spending, that's also not good. 100% you are saving, that is also not good. We need to create a balance. So that is why that money management part was there. If you have not seen, you can watch it again. And also sometimes we don't need to go in the regret also कि अभी तो घर खरीद लिया अभी तो EMI जा रहा है, we have not planned. So no need of going in there. Now whatever has happened, it has happened. Now you are creating better understanding. From now on, we will operate better. So now we need not to go in the negative zone or create any regret or anything. That's great. Now I have bought a house. Wow, I will be living. Because that living in our house gives us different feeling, right? Our money energy also get enhanced. When we are rented house, until our brain says, okay, it's fine, it doesn't matter to me. For me, that was biggest thing. Because I come from a small town and then there having your own house is a big thing. My father will always ask whenever, like after marriage, when you are buying your house, when you are buying your house. Maybe it's not in me, but then it will start coming कि यार अभी हमारे पास अपना घर नहीं है, कब हम अपना घर लेंगे, हमारा घर कब आएगा. So we start getting that feeling. But I think slowly the younger generation is getting more educated. They are understanding all it. And because we are also learning, maybe later in life, but we can teach our kids. They will also be modeling us.
Yeah.
Yes. So compounding we'll do later only. We are not doing today. And purpose of investing also we'll do later. Because I don't know like who all will watch the recording and not. Again, I will do little recap and we will do the purpose of investing and different asset class in the next session. Okay, I will take a photo. Thank you. So Deepika, if you want to do the money management sheet now, we can do now also, if you are free.
Read करना अभी.
If you are free, we can do now also.
Yeah, we
Okay.
can.
And also after the session, please put the learnings in the group, in this main group. Niranjana, if you have any question, you can ask, then you can leave. You have
Yeah,
anything?
nothing, Shweta.
Okay, so now I'll discuss